to another episode of EBS의 생활영어. I'm Megan Bowen.
안녕하세요 여러분, EBS 생활영어의 선현우입니다. 여러 사람이 모여서 프로젝트를 하게 되면은
Right.
그 사람들이 다 맡은 역할이 있잖아요.
All right. Everybody has what they need to do.
그렇죠.
Right?
그런데 갑자기 누군가가 빠지게 되거나 아니면 한 사람이 역할을 잘 못해요. 그러면 나머지 사람들이 그것을 다시 맡아서 해줘야 되는 경우가 발생을 하거든요. 이와 관련된 영어 표현이 또 재미있는 게 있어요.
Okay. Well, like usual, we're not just going to tell you today's keyword. We're going to look at the monologue, and through that, you will have to guess today's keyword. So you see this line on my very beautiful phone case. If you pull it, there's some tension, right? And let's say we're trying to pull the phone. We need that tension in order to pull the phone. However, if it's like this, we say there's slack, right? So if there's a bunch of people trying to pull this phone and there's slack, somebody else has to pull harder. Right? And so I use that to kind of give you a visual of today's keyword. And today's keyword means that someone else has to take on more work because you're not working as hard as you should be. If we're all working together to drag the phone and someone's not pulling as hard, someone else has to pull harder. So I already mentioned slack. This keyword is made up of three parts: what, plus the, and slack. So the first part is not put down, but what, and you have today's keyword.
네, 설명 듣고 왔습니다. 그런데 휴대폰 케이스 고장 안 났어요?
No, it didn't break.
Okay.
It's just very stretchy, actually.
stretchy, 늘어난다라는 말이죠. 자, 그러면 오늘의 표현은 무엇인지 정답 공개해 볼까요?
Okay, so today's key expression is not put down, but pick up the slack. Pick up the slack.
Pick up the slack. 사실 slack이라는 것 자체가 물론 느슨하다라는 뜻도 있어요. 독백에서 설명하신 것처럼. 그런데 느슨하다라는 것은 어떤 그 사람의 일한 태도 같은 것이 느슨할 수도 있고요. 게으름이죠.
Yeah.
Being lazy.
So it's kind of like being lazy.
Yeah.
So that's why someone who's lazy, we call them a slacker.
아, slacker.
You slacker.
아, 그렇군요. 게으른 사람을 slacker, er 붙여가지고
Yeah.
이렇게 부를 수도 있는데, 자, 그러면 pick up the slack이라는 것은 이제 잘 생각해 보시면 누군가가 게으름을 피워서 남겨둔 느슨해진 무언가를
Right.
뒤에 따라가는 사람이 pick it up.
Yeah.
네.
They have to pick up the things that they can't do.
그렇죠.
Right?
다른 사람이 완료를 못했거나 아니면 미루고 있었던 일을 내가 맡아서 제3자가 맡아서 하다라는 뜻을 가진 표현이 바로 pick up the slack 이렇게 됩니다. 다시 한번 정리하자면 다른 사람이 하던 것 또는 안 하고 있는 것을 내가 그것을 맡아서 처리한다. Pick up the slack이에요.
Yes. So you are picking up the slack for work that somebody else
Yeah.
didn't do or couldn't complete. Right?
그렇죠. 그래서 pick up the slack 그냥 이 네 단어가 이 순서로 그대로 고정이 되어서 쓰는 표현이고요.
Right.
Pick up the slack for someone. 네.
For sure. Pick up the slack for Hyunwoo-sam because, you know, I just do all the work. No, actually, it's quite the opposite. So thank you for always picking up my slack.
No,
but I try my
we
best.
work together.
I try my best.
네, 자 그러면 pick up the slack 무슨 뜻인지 이해가 되셨다면 이제 한번 워밍업을 좀 더 해볼까요?
Okay, sounds great. We're going to warm up by having a little conversation. Hyunwoo-sam has prepared some questions, not just for me, but for you too.
네, 자 그러면 두 개의 질문을 오늘 준비해봤는데요. 바로 질문 드리겠습니다. Question number one is Have you ever had to pick up the slack for someone else? 다른 사람이 일을 미뤘거나 하다가 말았을 때 여러분이 직접 처리해 줘야 됐던 경험이 있나요?
Yes, I had to do that so often in school when we
학교
had
다닐 때.
school projects.
I see.
Not in my working adult life, thankfully. Everyone does their work, but in school, I had to pick up so many people's slack.
맞아요.
Because they're slackers.
조별 과제를 할 때 slackers. 저도 slacker였던 적도 있고 다른 친구가 slacker였던 적도 있는데 제가 게으름을 피웠을 때도 있고 아니면 상대방이 그랬을 수도 있는데 이제 3명, 4명이 하는데 갑자기 한 명이 연락이 안 돼요.
Yeah.
그러면 나머지 사람들이 pick up the slack.
Yeah, because it's due tomorrow, so you just have to do it.
맞아요.
And I find that I'm quite high maintenance when it comes to my work projects with people. Everybody needs to do their stuff. If not, then I pick up the slack because I need to have an A.
학점이 중요하기 때문에
Yeah.
여러 사람이 하다가 누가 안 하면 딱 맡아서 해버리시는군요.
And then I tell the teacher on them.
아, 선생님한테 그런 다음에 일러요?
Yeah.
선생님, 제가 얘 것까지 했어요. You're not a good friend. Well, maybe you are.
Well, it depends. If you're sick, so people have to pick up your slack, I think that's entirely different than
그러네요.
if you're just lazy,
네,
right?
사실 맞아요. 일반적으로는 게을러서 일을 안 한 거를 누가 맡아서 누가 이제 뒤처리를 해주는 것이 pick up the slack이라면 아파서 못할 수도 있어요. 그때 pick up the slack 같은 경우는 불가피한 경우가 될 것 같습니다.
Yeah, of course. I think in relationships, people should pick up the slack for each other sometimes because we all have bad days or days where we're too busy and just like we can't even take a break.
맞아요. 누구나 힘든 날도 있을 거고 아니면 너무 바쁜 날 있을 테니까 서로 도와가면서 살아야겠죠.
Yeah.
자, 두 번째 질문으로 넘어가겠습니다.
Okay.
So, give us an example of others having had to pick up the slack for you. 메간 쌤이나 아니면 여러분이 일을 하다가 다 못한 거예요. 그래서 다른 사람들이 그 뒤처리를 감당해줘야 됐던 예가 있다면 알려주세요.
So for me, that was with my Spanish project in college. Every year I get, some type of, throat infection or something. So I was just so tired that some of the other group members just took on some of the work that I couldn't finish.
그렇군요. 대학교 다닐 때 스페인어 관련 조별 과제가 있었는데 목이 아파서 참여를 끝까지 못해서 나머지 사람들이 해줬다. 그런 경우 누구나 경험해 본 적 있으시죠? 그럴 때 my friends 또는 my coworkers
picked up the slack for me.
이렇게 말씀하시면 됩니다. 좋아요. 자, 그러면 두 개의 질문을 통해서 같이 워밍업을 해봤고 아까 메간 선생님이 pick up the slack이라는 이 재미있는 표현을 어떻게 소개했었는지 다시 한번 보겠습니다.
All right, let's take a look at the monologue one more time. So you see this line on my very beautiful phone case. If you pull it, there's some tension, right? And let's say we're trying to pull the phone. We need that tension in order to pull the phone. However, if it's like this, we say there's slack, right? So if there's a bunch of people trying to pull this phone in their slack, somebody else has to pull harder, right? And so I use that to kind of give you a visual of today's keyword. And today's keyword means that someone else has to take on more work because you're not working as hard as you should be. If we're all working together to drag the phone and someone's not pulling as hard, someone else has to pull harder. So I already mentioned slack. This keyword is made up of three parts: what, plus the, and slack. So the first part is not put down, but what, and you have today's keyword.